This week's story. This is about my sister, the bride, and how one joke she made ended with me not showing up to her wedding.
Oh,
Oh, this is getting spicy. Okay. I've never heard it from this perspective. It's always interesting hearing from a different perspective because so many times I post stories and people are like, you're only getting one side of things. I'm like, yeah, well, that's usually how stories work, right? You only get one side. So I just have to take what I can. So it's
sure.
interesting to kind of hear from another person. Honestly, I've gone back and forth about whether to even share this, but I've been sitting heavy on it and I just need to get it out. I've been dealing with depression for years, therapy, meds, good days and bad days, the whole thing. My family knows, especially my parents, but I don't really talk about it too much. It's just a lot. Anyway, my older sister got married recently. She's always been the golden child, super loud, super confident, always the fun one at family gatherings. I've always been more low key, kind of quiet. She doesn't really understand mental health stuff, never really tried to, but I didn't expect her to be cruel. A few weeks before the wedding, we had the rehearsal dinner at a restaurant. Why is the rehearsal dinner a few weeks before? That's interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or the week of, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just close friends, family, and her fiance's family. She got up to do a test run of her thank you speech, trying to be funny. I don't know. Then she said this: huge thanks to my sister for showing up tonight. We were starting to think they'd never crawl out of their sad little dungeon. Depression boss level, finally defeated. What?
No. What? No.
That is terrible.
Yeah, that's so many different. That's so bad. They? Dungeon? Depression?
Yeah. So she's basically calling you out in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And especially the fact that she never even tried to understand your depression or talk to you about it or like be a sister to you. And
Yeah.
instead is just trying to embarrass you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Everyone laughed, full on laughed. And I just sat there frozen, literally didn't know what to say. After dinner, I pulled her aside and told her straight up, hey, that wasn't okay. That joke hurt. And she goes, oh my God, are you serious right now? It's just a joke. Get over it. You act like you're the only one with problems. I didn't even reply. I just left. Okay. There's like a lot, but that's that kind of attitude of like, get over it. Mental health's not real. You're fine. We all have issues. It's like,
I
no,
just feel like all of her sister's hard work, if you already know, like if you know that, okay, I can't believe you're here. I'm shocked that you left your dungeon, whatever. I'm shocked you left your bedroom. What makes you think that saying that is going to make her come out again? That probably took so much courage and shows, oh, I love you. So I'm coming to support you, my sister. And that's how you repay her by making fun of it. So what? So you can get a couple laughs in at your wedding and make you look funny, make you look good on your wedding day. And now look at that. Now your sister's not there.
yeah. I know.
So
It's like they say your friends are sometimes your like first bullies.
I've never heard that, but that makes a lot of
I
sense.
say that all the time because maybe I made up that. Tell me if I took that from somebody. I would always say my friends were my first bullies, friends like
Yeah.
that I had in like elementary school, specifically one in high school. We can get to that.
Mm.
Because she always pretended to care about me, but she was the first one to put me down in a group. She was the first one to make fun of me,
Yes.
first one to leave me out, first one. I remember being at a friend's house and they were all drinking and I wasn't. And
Mm.
she literally made fun of me and then went back to school and said that I was like a narc for not drinking.
Yeah, as a therapist, being in that world and having adolescents come to me, I hear that all the time. Makes perfect sense. Like your closest friends are your first bullies, or like your friends are your bullies. And
Mhm.
it's like, it's almost more dangerous because some people don't recognize it because it's like, oh, they're my friend. They're obviously not actually bullying me. But yes, 100%. So it sounds like, yeah, the sister's definitely the bully in this situation. And yeah, she has to pay the
Right.
price.
No, I was just saying, because yeah, I feel like you said it is more dangerous because that striving to be liked, especially depending on the age, like you're striving so hard to be liked and you want that relationship, right? And so you see the good times with this person or they're including you in things, right? So you're unable
Mhm.
to see like, oh, they're including me because I'm the butt of the joke or,
Right.
is. It's like if you're in a bad relationship with someone, you can see the good moments and you're
Mhm.
like push past the
Yeah.
bad moments,
Yeah.
like toxic or abusive or something. You're like, oh,
Mhm.
but he brought me flowers the next day. So it's like a
Yeah.
friend like that friend I had in high school when I was the only one. Oh gosh, there's Krista. Oh, hey girl. Oh, you want to go shopping tonight?
Oh yeah.
But then if there was other people around, I was like pushed aside. I was made fun of. I was talked about behind my back. I mean, she doesn't say that she has any kind of relationship with her. So
Right.
it sounds like they just are completely different
That's
personalities.
yeah.
Okay, so she says, I didn't even reply. I just left. A couple days before the wedding, I texted her and said I wouldn't be coming. Kept it short, told her I wasn't feeling well, and wished her a beautiful day. She called me immediately, flipping out. See, it's like now she wants her there because she
Yeah.
wants that body there
Yeah.
because it looks bad if she doesn't have her sister. Like, why doesn't she
Hmm.
have that person? She said I was being selfish, making her wedding about me, and that I ruined everything over one little comment. Now my parents are mad too. Apparently, I'm the bad guy. The fact that her parents didn't even back her up or be like, hey, maybe don't say that about your sister.
Yeah, it's problematic because it sounds like this other sister gets her way quite a bit. Like she's like the life of the party kind of thing. And she probably like not sneaky here and there, but she just makes light of all the situations to get a laugh. And the parents are probably like, oh, it's fine. Like, you know, your sister, but that doesn't make it okay. Because you're used to certain patterns or someone's behavior does not mean that it is okay. Poor girl.
Yeah, I think too, if the other sister's the golden child, because she's like well liked, quote unquote, and like very outgoing. Maybe she has more friends and gets out and does stuff. They kind of put her on this pedestal, right? So like whatever she does can go. But I'm like, can't you see your other daughter is like suffering right now? And like,
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
know. That would be
And
really.
it's funny that you said what the sister said was, oh, I can't believe, like, did you say she's making it about herself or something? You would think she would apologize.
Hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, but I didn't hear an apology at all. It
There's
was all
no
about, like,
apology.
yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Mm.
she doesn't care. I keep replaying it all. Maybe did I overreact? I don't know. But also, I was already struggling. And then to be laughed at like that in front of everyone, it just broke something in me. I couldn't fake it. I couldn't go and pretend everything was fine just to protect her perfect day.
Mm.
Honestly, I always talk about protecting your peace. And if someone's going to bully you and say something like that to you, yeah, it's like you have to. I feel like she was doing the opposite, honestly. She wasn't
Mm.
making it about herself. She's like, I'm going to excuse myself from this because
Yeah.
if I go, I risk the chance of being humiliated again. Maybe someone comes up to me and says, hey, that speech was really funny from your sister. Or,
Making it
hey, how's that
sneaky.
hole? Like it gives people permission then to keep going.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. Good for you for standing your ground,
Yeah,
lady.
I
Yeah.
agree. And it's like complicated, all this stuff. Again, we're only seeing and hearing one side. If the sister were to write in, I'm sure she would say something else, right?
I did apologize. It was just a joke.
Mm-hmm. And anyone that, even if it was just a joke, right? If someone's coming to you and saying your joke hurt my feelings and you can't apologize, you're the problem.
That is a problem.
Because,
Hmm.
like, even if I were to be like, make a joke to you right now and I could tell it hurt your feelings, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
joking at me in that way. Like, I would never want to hurt someone's feelings that I care about.
Hmm. My thing is something that I've learned to do just in general when someone does make a joke that to me is not funny, instead of standing my ground or like defending myself, I'm like, why is that funny? Tell me why that's funny. And then they're like, oh, and then they feel stupid because they realize like, oh, I was actually being an or I was kind of being about the situation.
No, I've actually heard that a lot, and I've had to do that a couple of times when people say sexist or racist things. I go, I don't understand. Tell me why that's funny.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean all the time. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, why is that funny? Tell me why that's funny. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I actually had to do that not that long ago. Someone was making a joke and I was like, I don't understand. And then they like didn't know what to say. Because then when they have to break it down, they realize how dumb they
Offensive,
sound.
mean, or ignorant, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
And I think people learn then not to say stuff around me. And like, I just don't put up with it anymore.
Yeah, good for you.
The world's full of enough hate. Like, I need to make it clear where I stand and I
Yes.
joke like that.